Dog business. I want to ask questions. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it.
Let's go.
Why are you touching me?
You're getting handcuffed, man.
Why are you touching me?
You're getting handcuffed.
You know you're gonna get.
Under the First Amendment, Illinois Secretary of State has the right to limit recording in facilities. You can't make this up.
NIGHTCRAWLER Media.
NIGHTCRAWLER.
NIGHTCRAWLER Media.
NIGHTCRAWLER.
NIGHTCRAWLER Media.
NIGHTCRAWLER Media.
NIGHTCRAWLER Media.
NIGHTCRAWLER Media.
And ID, no
Okay, you're okay.
No, you're
Gail, assistant manager.
Are you filming?
Yes, I am. It's a constitution.
Let's get out.
Are you?
Let's get out.
Are you assaulting me?
Yeah, let's get
You're
out
assaulting
of
me.
the building.
Jay,
Let's get
please,
out of the
Don't do that,
building.
please.
Hello YouTubers, this is the update video for the Freeman Liberty 1 arrest at the DMV in Chicago, Illinois. I'll show you a quick clip of what happened, and then I'll show you the surveillance footage that I got through a FOIA request. Make sure you stick around for the end because I got something in the FOIA request you're not going to believe.
Call 911.
Let's go.
911. I'm not gonna stay here. I'm an American. Don't touch me, man.
Let's go
Don't
now.
assault me. Do not assault
You
me.
just spit on me.
Took an oath to the
Let's go
Constitution.
now.
No. Check him. Who is his
go.
boss? Who's his boss?
Let's go.
Who's his
You're
boss?
not allowed to film in here.
Boss, sir.
Let's go.
I need the boss.
Let's go.
I want 5 to come here. Police,
Let's
please.
go.
911. No.
Let's go. You're leaving the building. You're leaving the building right now.
I got
You
business
are
to do
not-
here.
sir.
I'm an American. I'm a citizen.
Sir.
I have
Sir.
constitutional protection.
Sir,
Please.
you are not allowed to film and videotape.
Stop.
It's right on the front door.
Is that the law?
Yes, it's our protocol.
The
It's
law.
our
Is it the law?
protocol.
Is it the law? Dog business. I want to ask questions. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it.
Let's go.
Don't do it. Why are you touching me?
You're getting
What, Jay?
handcuffed, man.
Why are you touching me?
You're getting handcuffed.
You know you're gonna get
because you
You're-
just
no,
hit me 3 times, man.
You know he's gonna get a lot. You guys are gonna
Let's
get a
go.
lot. Come on,
Let's
don't
go.
do it. I got my grandma out there. Hey, I got my 90. Can you help me?
So in my FOIA request, I asked for all the footage inside the DMV and by the door. This is what they gave me. 2 useless videos. This video is from a surveillance camera about 300 feet away from the DMV. This camera angle shows a doorway into the DMV, but you can't see anything. This angle shows the whole DMV, but you can't really see what's going on too well because it's so far away. Here's a screenshot from Freeman Liberty 1 that shows 3 cameras right above his head that the state refused to send me. Obviously, the state is playing games here, and they don't want you to see what happened. Don't worry, I've already sent in a complaint to the Attorney General. Hopefully we hear back soon. In the top left corner of your screen, you can see the security guard throw Freeman Liberty down onto the ground. They kept him here on the ground for at least 20 minutes before the video cuts off. I requested all emails and memos sent to the DMVs from the Secretary of State. This is all I got. The Secretary of State's office does not allow filming and photography inside the DMV facilities. First of all, that's a lie. That's an obvious lie for 2 reasons. 1, they have cameras everywhere inside those DMV facilities. Second, the Secretary of State cannot stop the people from recording in public. The DMV is a public place. Also, the Secretary of State does not write laws. We have a system in this country, and I guarantee you the Secretary of State does not write or enact laws. Now let's look at the instructions to the DMV employees. Inform. Politely identify yourself as an Illinois Secretary of State ILSOS employee. Notify the individual that video recording and photography is not permitted inside the ILSOS facilities. Ask the person specifically, and this is word for word, are you here? Conduct a driver's license, identification card, or vehicle transaction. Do not ask if they are there to conduct ILSOS related business. If they do not, and the individual continues to record or take photos, restate that videotaping and photography is prohibited, and if they are not there to conduct official business, they must leave the facility. If the person does have ILSOS business to conduct, inform them that the transaction cannot be processed until they stop. Do not be confrontational, regardless of the individual's conduct. Rely on police/security to handle any threatening or confrontational behavior. Keep conversation with the individual to a minimum. Okay, so let's think back. Did these employees follow these rules? No. Well, maybe the last one. These employees were hiding their identities. They were not identifying themselves as Secretary of State employees. Were they polite? Nope. Were they not confrontational? Nope, they were. Now let's look at this third bullet a little bit more closely. Ask the person specifically, are you here to conduct a driver's license, identification card, or vehicle transaction? Do not ask if they are there to conduct ILSOS related business, because they don't want to know that you're there to do other business, such as First Amendment protected business. If they don't ask, then they might not know, and they will have protection in court. Luckily, Freeman Liberty 1 mentioned in his video that what he was doing was constitutionally protected. Here comes the good part. Why it matters. The Secretary of State prides itself on maintaining a safe, secure, and comfortable environment for our customers and employees. What customers? What are they selling? Are they selling driver's licenses? That is illegal.
A former Illinois governor is in a Wisconsin prison tonight.
George Ryan begins a 6.5-year prison term for fraud and corruption. It's a case that began more than a decade ago with a Milwaukee tragedy. And Kent Wainscott is here with more on this story.
You know, this is the political corruption scandal really that caught everyone's attention, not just because it involved the then governor of Illinois, but also because of the shocking and tragic way in which the corruption was uncovered.
As George Ryan left his Chicago area home early this morning for a central Wisconsin prison, it marked the final chapter in a story that began literally in a flash on Milwaukee's South Side. November 1994, a family van rolls over a busted taillight assembly which had fallen off a truck on I-94 near Layton Avenue. The gas tank is punctured and the van bursts into flames, killing 6 young children and injuring their parents. The investigation into the accident turns up evidence of Illinois trucking companies illegally buying licenses for drivers, including the driver of the truck in the Willis accident, who was never charged in the case. It leads to indictments within the office of then Secretary of State George Ryan, with staffers accused of funneling money to Ryan's campaign for governor. Ryan was never linked directly to the Willis case, but further investigation found evidence of other illegal payments in exchange for state contracts. Ryan was convicted of fraud and racketeering, but has claimed from the start that he's done nothing wrong, a claim he repeated last night as he prepared to head to prison.
Moving on, filming or taking photos inside a DMV exposes the security of personally identifiable information, PII, which ILSOS is required by law to safeguard or protect. No. If the Secretary of State cared about the security of your personal information, they would not be violating your Fourth Amendment rights every time you walked in, would they? Bullet number 3. Under the First Amendment, Illinois Secretary of State has the right to limit recording in facilities. You can't make this shit up. Are you kidding me? This is what you get when you vote for a retarded man to be your Secretary of State. Here's his picture. So under the First Amendment, which guarantees 5 freedoms that we already have, nowhere in there does it say that the government has a right to limit recording in facilities. How they put this in here, I have no idea. The Secretary of State does not give out rights, especially to itself. This is just ludicrous. And then there's some more BS down here. Customers are less willing to share information or complete their transaction while being filmed or photographed. Oh no. Disruption within a DMV will result in delays and increased wait times for customers and employees. Oh no. You mean worse than they already are? With the slow-moving turtles you have behind the counters? Illinois Secretary of State Alexei Giannoulias, get your act together. You're going to cost us taxpayers millions of dollars with your stupidity. What the hell is wrong with you?
Mark on the ticket, there's a subject out here with a high-powered video camera. I'm not suspicious, I'm mysterious. There's a difference.